call it a perfect sound of the intro.
No, it would. That's true. Although it's really funny actually. Yeah.
We might catch them. It should be a 10-minute window where they're not playing.
Yes.
So we might be finishing right now.
Okay, let's go with that.
Everybody loves an optimist.
I should know, but that was a long time ago.
Well, we're sitting here with Trevor. Trevor, how are you? Thank you so much for joining us.
I'm fine, and thanks for asking us.
Well, we're here at the Cluny, and you're playing here tonight.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about yourself, Trevor. What do you do? What's the music about?
Well, the music is sort of defined as sort of like I tend to fall under a blues umbrella, if you like, but
Yes.
it's probably more near different areas of roots. There's bits of all sorts in it. It's not like sort of straight ahead blues, you know. It's contemporary blues, I think you'd probably call it these days.
Do you like that, the idea of maybe labeling your music, or do you like the idea of perhaps progressively expanding different genres, bringing in different things?
I like the second one
Yes,
there much
yeah,
better.
okay.
What tends to happen is blues has gone into a massive. It's a huge area these days now.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of bands that are still classed as blues aren't particularly really blues. I mean, we've got bits of sort of folk, and we've got bits of country, and we've got bits of all sorts of
Sure.
you know, we've got bits of everything in there, really, you know. Particularly with the new album, because we've used a lot of people from Nashville on it, so there's the Nashville influences in there as well, you know.
Well, tell us about the new album. Tell us why you're here tonight. So obviously you're playing with the band.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about the new album. You went to Nashville.
Yeah.
Submerged yourself, as you say, within that sound.
Yeah.
That lend a lot, do you think?
It lent
to
a
the
lot,
recording?
insofar as we also we've got to work with different people. The producer, Jeff Wilborn, he's done people like Johnny Winter and things, so he's he's well sort of versed in the blues side of things. But we had some really great guests come on as well, like we had Janice Ian come on and do a duet and play piano for us, you know. And Tracy Nelson from Mother Earth, she's done a duet on the album as well.
Yeah.
So, and we've got a great fiddle player on there. On one track we've used like an upright bass, and it's Sean O'Brien Smith, he's played with like Lady Antebellum and Rascal Flatts and people there. So there's all these people dropping in, and we did it very, very quickly. And it's turned out, it's got a really nice sort of like a nice sort of spontaneous vibe to it, I think. At least I hope it has anyway.
I mean, how does that happen? Because a lot of artists are going to be looking at this and thinking about, you know, you've gone to Nashville. Was that self-financed? How did that come about for you in terms of that project?
It came across from, this is going back about 2 years ago or something. I was on the Bishop FM Blues program, and Jeff Wilborn was listening to it, and he just happened to mention two things that he really liked the stuff, you know. So a couple of months later, I thought, I'm just going to ask him. I said, do you fancy doing something on one of my tracks? And he said, yeah, send us through the stems, and I'll do it. And he did a remix on one called DNA, and it was great, you know. And we'd sort of talked, we became friends over Facebook then, and then we talked for quite a long time about maybe making an album. And he said, why don't you come out and do it in Nashville at Sound Emporium? And Sound Emporium's one of Nashville's oldest studios, where Johnny Cash and Willie Nelson, everybody used to do this stuff. So it gradually went from there, and then I was in LA for the Grammys last year, and I met Janice Ian.
As you do,
and
yes.
Janice is lovely, she's great. She was at my album launch for the Hollow one, and she offered to play on, you know, she said, if you're recording in Nashville, you know, if you want us to play on it. So I thought, wow, you know, because I was a big fan of Janice in the 1970s, you know. And anyway, true to form, you know, Janice came down. She's a fantastic piano player. She's a great singer, you know, she's a great writer as well, you know. And then Jeff brought in Tracy Nelson, who I was also a fan of at that time, you know.
Wow. Okay.
So, and he brought in the other musicians. We took my drummer across with us, Trevor Brewis. So we both played on everything, and I did some of the pre-production in England, and then the mixes were done in America. So it's been a backwards and forwards things, you know, but Jeff's done a great job, I have to say, you know.
And obviously, Trevor, as you mentioned, your drummer, he's here with you tonight.
That's right, yeah.
So tell us who's in the band, who are we seeing on stage tonight?
Right, well, it's unusual for us tonight because we'll have a nucleus of the band, which is James Ward, Trevor Brewis and myself, and that's the band that we tour with in America. We've also got a keyboard player called Ray Johns, who joins us from time to time, and he's joined us tonight. We've got a couple of backing singers, and Teresa Watson from the Teresa Watson Band. She's also coming on to sing the duet that I did with Tracy Nelson.
Oh, fantastic.
And we've got Marty Craggs, who used to be with Linda Sparnies with the Happy Cats.
Of course, yeah.
And Marty's great. And the thing is, which is really great for me, is I was in a band with Martin when I was 15.
Oh, wow.
So we haven't played together since I was 15,
oh,
you know.
Wow.
So this is just like, it's great for me, and it's like,
Yes.
you know, I bumped into him a couple of weeks ago, and I said, oh, do you want to come along and play? And he went, yeah. So he's here tonight, and it's just really nice, you know.
Well, this is brilliant, and obviously you've got like 2 members or 2 former current members of Linda's Farm opening up as well. So.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
Rod, we gigged with Rod at the Tyne Theatre early on in the year,
Yes.
and he's great. He's really, really good. It's I mean, I'm sure you've probably seen him before
Sure.
as well. And I mean, he wrote some classics, you know, like Me on the Corner and
of course
things
he
as
did.
well.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
so it's
I
all
mean,
good.
one thing we do have to mention, obviously, because this gig and this whole thing is being filmed tonight by EzeasPi Productions, and obviously you've had a little bit of a relationship with these guys before because
Absolutely.
you contributed a song to one of their up-and-coming films, Birthday Girl, which I know a lot of people are very, very excited about. Tell us how did that sort of partnership come about? You knew the writer, Malcolm Holt?
Malcolm Holt,
and
yeah.
And how did you come to know Malcolm, and how did you get involved with these guys on Birthday Girl?
Malcolm actually interviewed me a while back.
Wow.
And I met Malcolm through there, and, you know, we got on really well and things.
Yes.
And then, you know, I've sort of kept in touch with. Once again, Facebook is a really amazing thing.
Yeah.
You know, without Facebook, I don't know what would happen. You know, it's like, but so you know, I've known Malcolm quite a lot now through Facebook and things, and I've met him a few times.
Yes.
You know, and then he asked if you know if he'd mind if we used the song. You know, and of course I'm really happy for the song. I think I can't wait to see the film when it's done. You know, I think it'd be fantastic. Malcolm and EzeasPi chose the song.
Yes.
You know, so it was their decision for which song they wanted. You know.
Oh, sure.
So that was great. That, you know. So all I had to say really was, yeah, great. You know, and I'm really
send me the check.
Yeah, I'm really happy to be associated with it. You know,
Oh,
so
lovely.
it's great. You know.
Good stuff. So finally, tell us, here in Newcastle tonight, where else are you headed? You mentioned, you were saying to me before, Scotland, London are possibilities. What would you like to do? What's the plan at the moment?
Well, we are playing the Universal Hall up in Findhorn, which is beside Inverness.
Excellent.
And it's a beautiful venue. We did it last year. And we're busy trying to arrange a gig for London as well. So we'll probably just do Newcastle, Scotland and London.
Lovely.
And then I think we're back to America in January. Yeah, January, I think. The end of January or thereabouts.
Brilliant.
So we're just finalising dates, and we've got some other stuff coming up to Europe as well, but we just haven't finalised it yet, you know.
And where can, tell people, what's the latest album called? Where can they get a hold of it?
Right, it's called Calling Nashville. It will be online very soon in all the normal things, iTunes, Amazon, places like that. And it'll also be going up on the website, which is trevorsewell.com.
Excellent.
You can pre-order it now, I think, from cdbaby.com, which is that's like the biggest online music supplier in the world, I think, you know. So that's what most people sort of use. So, but I'll be posting details on the website very soon about it as well, since I can manage to get it into the shop. We decided to release it after this event, so that really everybody can get it first tonight.
Oh, lovely.
You know, so.
Excellent. Well, we look forward to it. So, yes, I think that sums it up beautifully. So
Fantastic.
we look forward to the gig. Thank you so much. Thanks for speaking to us.
Thank you very much. It's been
Lovely.
great.
Lovely. Thanks, man.
I'll
Thank
see you then.
Apologies for the giggle.
And this died in the middle of the last question, but that's why I put the camera closer. I think we're
Oh,
supposed to be
Oh, that's all good.
typical.
That's fantastic. Right, I'd better get back and get these set.
No worries, man.
Definitely, man.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
This is great.
No worries, man. No worries.
Fantastic. Great. Catch you another.
No worries.
See you in a minute, man.
Very shortly. Yeah, no worries.